it is happening. British pound is going down. British pound is collapsing to everything. This is the truth. British pound is gone. Well, we can find British pound on the currency market called forex. However, it is dropping to everything. British pound is losing value to everything. Look, this is Chinese yuan, renminbi. Look, boom. British pound is collapsing to Chinese currency. Look, boom, 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 boom. British pound was 16 yuans, and now British pound is 9 renminbi. However, British pound is going up a little bit, but just because they raised interest rate to astonishing 5.25. Can you imagine? British pounds, Bank of England raised interest rate for British pound to 5.25, but for now it doesn't matter. It is still the cheapest in the history to Chinese currency. It just moved a little bit, just a little bit from the total bottom. It is over. British pound is inflation. British pound is exposed to heavy inflation, to heavy loss of value, to low interest rate. Nobody wants British pound now. Look, it was better to stick to Chinese currency than to British pound, as Chinese currency is not printed all the time. In Britain, they have printed almost 900 billion pounds. It's 900 billion. Can you imagine, of worthless paper without backup of any assets, gold or silver or whatever? They don't have silver. They don't have gold. They don't have it. They don't produce. They don't have it. That's why is pound going down. Bam, bam, bam. British currency lost half of the value to Chinese currency, but even raising interest rate to 5.25 is giving nothing to British pound, to the value. Look more. British pound is collapsing to Czech crown. Czech crown in 2001, you could buy almost 60 Czech crowns for 1 British pound. Today, 1 British pound is just 28 crowns. Czech Republic has a better currency than British. Look, boom, 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 boom. It's over. It's the cheapest price for British pound. Exchanging for Czech crown in the history, even though they have raised interest rate to 5.25. Look what happened. Look what happened in UK. UK have now so high interest rate, but it is not helping. It is not helping at all. Look. This is a chart for interest rate in UK. As you can see, interest rate was lowest, almost zero, lowest in the history, almost zero for since 2009-8 to 2022, and now they're rising these interest rates, but only for last 10 months. But this is actually, they have this high interest rate, if we can say that it is high interest rates, just for a few weeks, for a few months. It is not. And nothing is happening for the value. The pound is still dropping to all currencies, to almost all good currencies, to almost all good assets. It's over for British pound. Look, if they want to keep on with keeping a value of their currency, they need to put interest rate even to 6%, maybe 7%, maybe 8%, and they need to keep it for many years if they want to have strong currency. Maybe they won't have a shit currency, actually. Maybe they want to have a weak currency. Maybe they don't want to have strong currency. Maybe they want to transform their economy into something else after Brexit, because their economy is suffering, because they have lost access to European markets, and they will not get it back, as they would have to give more to Europeans. There is nothing free in this world, and the British know that the best. Look, so British pound is losing to Chinese currency. British pound is on the bottom of Czech Republic currency. Look what is happening. British currency is losing to United States, is losing to dollar. Look, pound was $2 in 2009. Now it's just 127. However, it was just $1 just a few months ago. And they're raising this interest, but nothing is happening. Look what happened. British pound is ultra cheap. However, they're raising interest rate, but it is not helping. But it is not helping for British pound, for the pound. Look for what is happening to euro. Look what is happening to euro. For 1 British pound in 2000, you would get 1.7 euro for 1 pound. Then it collapsed in 2008, and then it got a little bit stronger, and now it's just 1.16. But it was 1-1. 1-1, you would get 1 euro for 1 pound, 1 pound for 1 euro, more or less. It is over for pound for now. They need to keep their currency with the high interest rate. But if they do it, the recession will come probably, and the house prices will go down 50%, maybe 60%. It depends how long they're gonna keep it so high, because they can keep it for many years if they keep 6, 7, 8, 9, 10%. House prices will go down. Look what will happen to house prices. This is interest rate here. Before 90s, look, 70s, 80s, the interest rate was average 10, or maybe average 11, 12, 13, but it was also sometimes 15%. Now it's just 5 here, and people are struggling. It is not funny. It is not nice. But however, it is happening. We have to know what is happening at the moment. Yes, this is good for science. This is good for humanity, to know the economics, to know forex, to know currency markets, so nations can be smart and may not buy shit currency in a wrong time, for example. So if they raise this interest rate to 10% because they want to save the British pound as a reserve currency around the world, or maybe in Europe, they need to keep it very, very high. Just Poland, example how difficult is for British now about the currency. They have actually 2 ways. They can raise this interest rate and keep pound very strong, so other countries will keep British pound as the reserve currency. But house prices will go down to 50-60% less than now. Or maybe they will let big capital to come, but then people will be out of properties. They will have to rent, but they will rent quite expensive, and you don't want to rent expensive, and you leave the country. There is 5 million Europeans that will come back to Europe. Can you imagine? And British will have to pay pension for it in the future. Can you imagine? Moreover, look, this is just, as you can see, this is just Chinese. They going down against Chinese currency. They going down against Czech currency. They going down against US dollar. They going 50% down. They over. They going down against euro. They going down against even Arabs. Saudi Arabian Riyal. Look, boom, 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 boom. And today they just a little bit more than this floor, this bottom, because they're raising interest rate to 5.25. However, it's, as we can see, it's not very, very helpful. It is not helping a lot. And to keep it going up, so to keep British pound going up, they need to raise interest rates very high. Or they have to keep it 5, 6, 7, 8%. Maybe even 9. It's not a joke. Inflation in Spain at the moment is 2%. But interest rate for euro is 4.25 at the moment, probably. Yeah, 4.25 at the moment. 4.25. Can you imagine? Look, euro is 4.25, but inflation in Spain is 2.3. So that means if they got in bank more than 2.3%, Spanish people, they are saving their money against inflation in Spain. But British people losing, and all other nations are losing, keeping in British pound, because inflation around the world is much more than British pound interest rate and dropping value of this currency. Open your mind. Let's go. Look, this is just another example, Saudi Arabian Riyal. And now we've got what? Yes, Swiss franc. Swiss franc is just out of the touch for everybody, almost everybody. Swiss franc was for 6.5. For £1 you would get 6.5 Swiss francs. In 95th. However, boom, boom, year by year, Swiss franc is just more expensive and more, and British pound is going down. Look, when are they going? When are they going to raise their currency value? Never. This is the best time for do this, but they can't. They are not able. They printed too much. They just printed too much. And another example. Look, this is Thai baht. Thailand. They have also currency. Look, in just 8 years ago. For £1 you could get 56 Thai bahts. But in 2020 British pound went down to 36. Can you imagine? To 36. Look for this. In 2004, just 19 years ago, British pound, for £1 British pound you could get almost 80 Thai bahts. But in 2019 it was just 36. Imagine, today is 44. But British, they raising interest rate. And they stopped printing so much. But it's not very helpful. It's not going up very fast. You know, they have raised interest rate to 5.25. And they stopped printing, but British pound is not going up like this. It's not going up like this. It's, you see, it's just small progress, maybe even not progress. More. It's not just this what I have shown you. This is GBP PLN. Look for this. British pound used to be 7 Polish zloty. Now 7 Polish zloty. Now British pound is just 5 Polish zloty. And if it will go down as to Czech Republic currency, actually Czech Republic is neighbor of Poland and quite similar, maybe not economy, okay, but it's a neighbor and they very tight. They've got Poland and the Czech Republic have very tight economic ties. Okay, they import and export a lot. Imagine if this will happen also to Polish gold, to Polish zloty, to Polish gold. What would if the Polish gold, if the Polish zloty will behave the way Czech Republic crown behaved and Chinese renminbi, then it should be like this. So if they want to keep it to Czech crown, British pound will go down to Polish zloty to almost 4,350 per pound. And then they maybe will raise interest rates to 10. Maybe then people will go buy again the British pound. But for now, for example, Polish central bank, NBP, they have around 50 billion pounds as reserve currency. But this is a currency that is dropping in value. This is currency that look, in UK they've got food inflation. Look, this is food inflation in Europe. Turkey, they have 60. Hungary, they have Hungary, they hungry people. The 29, it's not funny. Serbia is 22, small countries 17, 18, Poland 17.8, and UK 17.3. Can you imagine? Interest rate is just 5%. However, inflation on food is over 17%. Can you imagine? British pound is losing to value of everything, to value of food, houses, to value of gold, silver, to value, as we can see, Chinese currency, Czech Republic currency, as we can see US dollar, as we can see to euro, as we can see to Saudi Arabian rial, as we can see to Swiss franc. It's obvious everybody losing to Swiss, not everybody. And also, of course, to Thai baht, even to Thai currency, and also to Polish gold, Polish zloty, and it's over for me. This, if they, it's the last call for British currency to go up. To those, that may be too late. However, there is a rule that says you buy cheap, something that have big interest rate. You don't buy something that is expensive with a low interest rate. That's obvious. Of course, I'm not telling you to buy anything. This is just educational video for educational purpose. It's not an advice to buy currency, sell, or do anything with your own money. Please subscribe this channel, as this is a new channel and I need subscription. Thank you. Goodbye. And give me a thumb up.